Dear Mom, I miss you so much every day, and I still have no idea how to live without you. I try to heal myself with music and memories, but sometimes the pain is too much to bear. I never thought I would have to live without you this early in my life. I don't know how you did it when your mom passed away when you were in your 20s. I don't know if I could have survived without you if that happened to me. I know that may be hard for you to believe since I was such a difficult child and even more difficult teenager, but you truly were one of my heroes. I grew up to truly respect you and want to be more like you. Your loss has completely thrown me for a loop these last few years, and I don't know how to get back on straight ground. I was seeing a therapist when you passed away, and I was on antidepressants at the time, which probably did help keep me a little sane, but I think it numbed me too much and I didn't get to grieve the way someone should have. Or maybe I was just staying strong for everyone else who was falling apart. I honestly don't know which. I know that it's now been 3 years and I'm still struggling every day without you to lean on. I know I didn't call a lot or reach out after we moved, and I kick myself every day for that. I have so much guilt inside me. I shouldn't have moved. If I would have stayed, then maybe you would still be here. But the therapist I was seeing said I shouldn't think that way, that I probably couldn't have done anything that had I been there. She told me I should write you letters whenever I need to talk to you. Maybe I would eventually find closure. Well, here I am, 3 years later, finally taking her advice and writing you. I was so angry, and not at you, but at God. Why would He take you from me? Why would He choose then, when we were finally getting along for the best, to take you from me? Why won't He allow me to have kids? Why am I sick all the time? Why did we have to have that car accident and that ruined my spine? Most of these I would have had you to lean on for support and answers, but because you were taken from me, I have no one. Yes, I know that's not necessarily true. I have Justin, Dad, Robbie, Brennan, Amy, Caitlin, and even Jonathan, but it's not the same. They don't listen without judgment. They don't know how to talk to me that won't make me feel worse like you did. I think you always knew I was suffering mentally. The therapist even said I have most likely been suffering with depression and anxiety since I was little. Looking back on a lot of things that have happened in my life, I can say I agree with her. And I think you knew deep down because you always talked to me different than anyone else did. Yeah, there were times I pushed you to say mean things, but for the most part, you were always loving and understanding. You have probably talked to me out of ending things more than you realize, and now I only have myself to keep me here. I do feel like a burden a lot of times. When Dad and Sharon got together, I felt rejection, like I wasn't wanted anymore. I thought a lot about ending things to be with you then, but I felt you with me, and I heard your voice. Some would say I'm crazy for saying that, but I truly do believe you are still with me. I don't think you are here 24/7, but I do think you show up when I need you the most. I miss you so much every day, and I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to cope without you being here. As one of my new favorite songs says, healing fucking hurts sometimes. Well, I can honestly say that is the truth. Everyone said it would get better, but it still hasn't. It's still really hard for me. Still unfathomable that I can't just text you or pick up the phone and call you anymore. I really need you here, and I can't have that. Things I once enjoyed are now done in your memory, and while I do enjoy them, there is a sadness in me thinking about how I wish you were here to see it. I miss you every day. Until I see your beautiful face again. I love you, Mom.